Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Sunny Side. I'm Sunny. Um, and this channel, I'm going to express a lot of views that I have and a lot of experiences that I've gone through. I've also thought about, I don't know, I'm already thinking ahead about podcasting and bringing people on. And as this is my first video, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm super distracted. You're gonna laugh. There's a squirrel across the street, and it just shocked me. That's all. It was a really big squirrel. And I was like, "What is that? Squirrel?" So, anyway, this is my first YouTube video, and I was just gonna talk about things that are on my mind, and hopefully in the comments below we can probably hopefully get a conversation going and have it be a conversation and an argument. I'm not looking for that here. I'm not looking to have anyone argue with anybody. We have too much of that going around. There is too much hate. There is not enough compassion. There is too much heartache and not enough consoling. It's bad. It's bad. It's really sad to see too, because there's so many good people in the world. There's so many good people. And yeah, you do have your bad people too. I'm not saying they're not there. But anyway, a little bit about me. I have 8 kids. I've been married for a little over 8 years, and I'm 42. I homeschool my kids. My oldest is out of the house, and I've got 7 left at home. We currently are, working towards fixing up our house and the challenges that come with that. Let's see what else about me. I don't know how deep to go into this. Like, I don't know if I want to share everything, but yeah, we like where we're at right now, and it's okay. And it's definitely proven to be a refiner's fire for us. Definitely molding and shaping us, and I'm determined and motivated to come out better than I did coming in. So I guess that's maybe where I'll start is we can always be better than what we were yesterday. We're not ever going to be perfect. We're not going to be the the Cleaver family. As much as we want to pretend we can be that, because life is not perfect, and that is the reality. The reality of things is that they are tumultuous. They are good and bad. And it's hard when you want things so badly to go a good way for you, and they don't. I can attest to that. You'll wake up and you just go, ugh, is this going to be done yet? Am I going to be done with this trial yet? Is this still going on? It's hard. And what has got me through is 2 things. My faith in the Savior Jesus Christ, and my sister. She's my sounding board. And if you don't have a sounding board, find one. Even if it is you get on, it sounds really silly, but even if it's talking to yourself, or getting on your phone and just recording a video of yourself, or you don't even have to put yourself on the camera, just talking about your day. Sometimes when you talk to yourself, you figure things out. Other times you got to talk to somebody else. And children only understand, excuse me, so much. I love my babies. And here comes one right now. He came to ask me for ice cream. I can't ever hide. Like, oh my, can't hide. They sense a disturbance in the force if I'm not around or if I'm on the phone. They don't need me until I'm on the phone. It's like, what's the deal with that? I don't know. Anyway, sounding boards. Basically, just find someone to talk to. I know it's difficult, but I had this one experience a long time ago. And this is when I was married to my second husband. And we were absolutely broke. We were beyond broke. Okay, I had to file bankruptcy. That's how broke we were. And that's not something I wanted to do. It wasn't something that I was like, yay, I'm going to go do this. Anyway, I remember getting a phone call from a credit card collector. And she had asked, when can you pay it? And I was telling her the situation. And she says, okay, so I'm going to write you down for this. And I said, okay. She's like, can you pay anything today? And I lost it. I started crying. And I just said, there's nothing I can do today. And I said, I'm sorry. And she's like, girl, she told me this, girl, honey, I have all day. You take all the time you need. Anyway, so she said, tell me what's going on. And I told her everything. And she was really kind. And it surprised me. I'd never forgotten her. She was just very supportive, and she understood, and she helped me out, actually. She goes, you know what? I'm going to make it like this. And she goes, you don't owe anything for a while. I'm going to do this. And she did whatever. I don't know if she was a supervisor or what, but she worked it out with me to where I didn't have to worry about a payment for a little bit. And then I thanked her for listening to me. And she's like, honey, anytime you call, and if you get me, anytime, I will listen to you. I have all day. I don't care about this other stuff. So she made me feel so, so important, because it wasn't just about, hey, we need your money, and then we hang up and we get the next person. I was seen as a person. And I think we need to remember that about ourselves. We need to be seen as a person. And if you're struggling with self-preservation and self-esteem, that's where you need to begin. And watching videos on YouTube or Googling something on how do I build my self-esteem, that's where you start. I've been through a lot, and abuse keeps coming back to my mind. I've been through abusive situations, and horrible ones at that. Pretty bad. And I am at a place now, and I have been for a while, but I'm at a place to where I'm like, no, this will not enter my life again. There is boundaries. I love who I am, and I'm going to be me, and this is who I want to be. And if that gets me beat, or that gets me, whatever, then hey, it gets me out of that situation. It really shows me that true person's colors. I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way, but I am saying that you're allowed to stand up for yourself. I am saying you're allowed to love yourself. Love yourself. And one of my therapists taught me, this is a challenge, and I give the same challenge to you, to look at yourself in the mirror and look. Not just look and look away and be all embarrassed about looking at you. Look at yourself and say, I love you. And that's it. And you'll probably feel stupid the first few times. But the more you say it, the more you do it, you're going to find that you start loving yourself. I can go further into depth about that therapy session. But for right now, it's my first video. I need to keep these videos short just because I have my kiddos and I can't take a lot of time on these videos. I'm sorry, but I would love to continue to make these and talk about anything. So we'll see what hopefully tomorrow brings. I do plan on posting a video probably hopefully 3 times a week, if not every day. It would be nice to do every day. I don't know logically if I can actually pull off every day, just because of all the responsibilities that I do have. So that would be it for this first video. Hopefully then I'm going to plan on being the next one being scripted, so it's not kind of like all over the place. And if this is your cup of tea, then by all means, like and subscribe. I know I'm not going to be on everybody's warm and fuzzy list, because there's going to be some things that I do say and talk about that it's going to be like harsh and someone's mellow. And there's going to be things that are religious. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which I full-heartedly believe in. There are so many experiences that I have had personally that I don't doubt what I believe at all. At all. There's too many things that I've had to doubt what I believe. Anyway, so there's just going to be a lot of things on here, and I think it's just going to be not random, but random, if that makes any sense. So I hope you guys find this intriguing and just go, oh, I kind of want to watch see what else she puts out next. And I was thinking about maybe some videos I showed me cooking, because I love to cook and bake and sew and craft and homeschool. I kind of do a mix of a little of everything. And politics, again, I don't remember if I mentioned that, but politics I'm sure will arise in here. I'm not happy with the current state of our governments, plural, not just federal. I'm talking local. Yeah, local governments are just as corrupt as the federal. But that's for another day. Anyway, you guys take care. Love yourselves and give yourselves enough credit. And appreciate what you do. Appreciate what you do, because sometimes the mundane things and the things that are constantly something you do every day, you just don't appreciate. And you think of, like, I didn't get anything done today. You did. You got stuff done. Even though it may seem small, and it didn't change the world, and it didn't change, how your household runs in a day, you're doing it. And I want you guys to give yourself credit for trying and for keeping going, and keep going. If you're finding it hard to keep going, keep going. There is hope and happiness ahead. That's from President Holland. All right. Anyway, I got to get back inside, you guys. Love you. Have a great day.